Hello and what's going on, everybody? EVER-TASTIC giving you another exciting episode for more Monster Hunter Rise on Nintendo Switch today. Cause we're here in the Kamura village. It's what I was speaking in my own language. Well, sorry, I'll just go ahead and speak English a little bit slower, so just to understand me a little bit more. But somehow we got like it's plenty more of these people to go talk to. So we already met this suspicious lady named Hinoa. And of course, because she just give us on the mission just to go ahead and check back. Actually, we can go ahead and snap a photo if we like. So all we just go ahead and do is adjust it and just go take a fine picture of this Mialo. Mialo is what his name is. And of course, we just go ahead and zoom it. Okay, I want to get the Palermi out of my way so I can take a picture. So you know what, I want to take a clear picture of it, but you know, it will do. It will do. Well, I have no problem over it right now. So, you know what button do we press so far? Okay, so you press on the D stick left to right. Okay, so we can go ahead and move around the village, or chat. We can go to chat menu, quest board. So let's check out the quest board. So you press and hold the A button. Okay, so you go ahead and ride on Palermi back. Okay, well, it's quite cool actually because you can do that while you were going and riding on monsters. It's what you can do for missions. So I think that we should just go ahead and talk to Hinoa just to see what she has anything new to say. But actually, before we go and talk to her real quick, let me go ahead and check out the pause menu real quick. So we got here is some of the cool stuff to go do. So we got crafting list, item pouch, radio menu setting. I think we already seen that already. So let's go ahead and check everything. So we got here is hunter info, and that all the info that you can go ahead and view throughout the gameplay of it. So let's go ahead and go talk to Hinoa right now. So let's go ahead and see what she has something new to say. Well, hello there, Everard. Ready to get into some quests? Well, you have a great timing because a quest just came in for you. Master Utsushi had called for you. Look like it's a time for some basic training. He wasn't so pumped about being a real instructor. He kept going on and on about being ready to thrash. And it's the same elder of Funkin may have has a hand in it as well. Although I was told to keep that part secret. I suspect that they have been racking their brains to think of a way to help your hunting career. How sweet. I added a sushi request to the quest list. Okay, so accept it whenever you're ready, but make sure you are ready first, okay? You are just ahead through the quest gate to begin. Okay, so now let's dive into the quest list.
A special quest has been added.
Okay, so we got here the new tutorial on how to do accepting quests. Okay, so say talk to one of the twins in either the village or gather the hub to accept a quest. To join hub quests are posted out by other hunters or use the quest board. So once you accept a quest, you can either pass R or accept another quest to cancel your current one. Okay, let's move on. So when accepting the hub quest, select the accept via join request to allow the hunters in the other lobby to join your request while in progress. So this is a disable for village request and during local plays. I see that. Okay, so we got here it's embarking on quest. So press the R after accepting a quest or A at a quest gate to depart. If you are hunting in a party with others, make sure everyone is prepped for the hunting before setting off. Okay then, so let's go ahead and exit the tutorial. And we got some of the options here. So we got its urgent quest, so let's go and check on with that. So this is back to the basics. Okay, so this is say complete each of Master Utsushi tests. Okay, so the money will be earned at 120 Z. Okay, so this is the other monsters. So Kelby, Bullfango, Goja, Gawa, Valny, and what is that word? The harbor. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure that I'm pronouncing these names right. So we got here is the Abra, Ultraroth, and Baggy. Okay. Well, I'm just making sure we're all right. So let's look at the local info. So so it says no outbreak or upsurges. Okay, so it says condition none, failure condition reward hits 0 or time expires, client master, Utsushi, and summary. Yo, is a hunter never too good to go over the basics. So that's why I got a request for you where you'll revisit. All the hunting fundamentals I'll be waiting for you at the shrine rooms. So see you there. Alright then, so let's go ahead and... So wait, can we go and confirm that? Okay, let's go and accept that.
Good luck.
Okay, so village progress. So this is village urgent quest of back to basis. Okay. So we can't go on the part there. So depart on the quest. Sure, okay, let's go do that. Okay, then well, eventually let's first start to go do it right now. So eventually, let's see, back to basics. Yo, okay, yeah, we already read that already. So let's see, we got here. It's a blast blight, throwing Q9. That kind of cool tips that we can go ahead and refresh throughout this game tip of this video.
These halls of worship, once so bustling, now home to monsters, stalking and rustling. Hunters beware, not weights but despair.
Let's go!
Okay, so we can go and begin the quest. So yo, hey, so what's up? Accept my quest, huh? Nice. Come over here and we'll get started.
Welcome!
Alright, well, let's go ahead and move on to Master Utsushi. So, moving on to talking to him.
Yo, my
Congrats again on making Hunter a whole new life awaits. I can't see it in your eyes the fact that you're ready to defract, but let's just do a little quick refresher first. Cool? Let's just start with our camp here. This is your tent. Here you can change your equipment and weapons or organize your items. If you want to build on your current loadout, then you're free to switch out your gear inside. That's over there in the supply box. It's full of useful items that will aid you during a quest. And everything in there is provided by the guild, so feel free to take and use whatever you want. And that's it for the camp. Let's move on to the next part. I'll meet you down by the river path to the left. If you get lost, just look up for my icon on your map. Okay, so we have here the icon showing in the bottom left. I see that. So this is base camp, but make sure your inventory is in order before leaving for a hunt. So tend to manage your items with the item box and menu change equipment and switch the skill to set the buddy board and eat meal. I see that. Supply box, so on each hunter you are provided with a hunting item stored in the supply box. So the supply box is located only at the main camp. Alright, so let's go exit the tutorial. So the map. So view the map in the bottom left to check the location of things in the area. A triangle indicates the player's current location. White tent symbols are cans of monster buddy traps and place the items as well as the server tills are displayed too. Quest objectives are also denoted during special quests. Alright, so press L to zoom and on the map and view Endemic Life gathering points and other icon categories specified in the detailed map settings. So note that it's going to be reconfigured from a game setting with options. So hold up, so you guys, I have to go ahead and silent my phone. So give me a minute. Okay, so that I got my phone silent. So let's go ahead and move on to the third tutorial. So you can view the detailed map from the start menu. The detailed map displays precise the location of Endemic Life and gathering point and allows you to show or hide items based on category. So you can also toggle the display level of a map. I see. So press S on the detailed map to open the icon list. In addition to reviewing what the icons on the map mean, you can highlight an icon and press A to make only that icon show on the map. The icon list can be very helpful for finding specific things. Oh, okay. So you can check it back at the display setting because these are something that you can do, but just to go ahead and just to zoom the category of whatsoever you're looking for in this map. I see. So we can go ahead and exit this tutorial and we can get started.
Put away your weapons,
Hold on. So I can go ahead and press the R to just go ahead and swing with my sword. Okay, so we can go ahead and sheath weapons. Alright, so let's check out at the supply box. Do we have anything? Okay, so now we got here more tutorials for supply box. So the Hunter Guild will sometimes send helpful items to your supply box. So don't forget to split these with your allies if you're hunting a party. So no, you cannot take a supply item back with you to the village. I can see that. Okay, fair enough. So let's go ahead and exit the tutorial. And we got here at the first aid med, which will restore a small amount of health, and the edge ration, which will restore a small amount of stamina. So we can't go and take everything, can we? Yeah, let's just take out at least 2,
Let's
just to be
do
sure.
this.
Also, we can go ahead and use the bar on the bottom right, which you can pay close attention because you can go ahead and press on A or Y just to go ahead and use these some of these tactics. But I don't actually go use it yet. But you know what? It's quite complicated which button I'm pressing. So gathering and mining. So by pressing A, you can harvest nearby plants and nuts, buds, and mushroom, bone, honey, and spider webs. Pressing A near mining outcrops will also allow you to mine them. Alright, let's go ahead and exit. So we already see here because that is the herb. So crafting. Crafting is the delicate art of fusing 2 items to make another. You can craft item from the start menu or from the item box in your house. You can also use the autocraft function to automatically combine materials when you pick up the required items. Okay, so the crafting list commands lets you choose a recipe from your crafting list and then create that item. So you can also configure the autocraft setting from the crafting list. Alright, so let's go and exit the tutorial, and it's asking us to head to the destination. Alright then. So we'll worry about doing more of this crafting later. Right now, let's just go ahead and of course not get injured because we just go ahead and take a fall land. So we'll just go ahead and run for it. Also, you can go ahead and press B to the road because I realize because you can do that in Monster Hunter Generation when you're playing on the new 3DS. So hey, up here.
Sure thing.
All right, then let's talk about Wirebugs. So these Barakias buds are a must in any hunt. Use them right and you'll be able to zip around to pretty much anywhere you want to go, even on top of this boulder. Give it a shot. But you know what, hold on a minute. So we got something else. So Wirebug actions. So a variety of actions can be performed using the extraordinary creature that is the Wirebug, I mean. So perform a rapid aerial maneuver with a web dash or whip out weapon-specific gambits with a silk bind or regain a composure with wirefall. Okay, so let's see. So this is the Wirebug gauge. Okay, so an exhaustive Wirebug gauge will recover over time and can then be used again. But the degree of consumption and time needed to recover vary for every action. Capturing a wild Wirebug will temporarily increase the gauge by 1. A technique that commonly used by Chimera hunters. So use the Wirebug to zip through the air and quickly reach your target. While holding a ZL, press X to move vertically, press A to move forward, and press ZR to move where you are aiming. The wire dash can be a sequence or can initiate wall running is facing a wall. Alright, so this is Silk Bind. The last tutorial says that each weapon has its own unique Silk Bind action using a Wirebug. So these cannot be used with your weapon, sheath. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure what that word sheath is. Well, I have to go look it up some more. To use it, draw your weapon, hold ZL, Blade Master, or R Gunner, and press the S or A. Okay, so each weapon type has its own skill, so experimentation is recommended. Alright, I'll go ahead and see if I can go ahead and use Silk Bind in the future. So let's go ahead and test out this wire dash. And we go and press on ZL and X. So we press the whole ZL and X. Okay, so that is wire dash. Okay, well that's something I didn't even quite learn from the demo. So let's pick up something. Okay, so that will do. So moving around some. So there's a lot to go over. Just go ahead and look around some clues around here. So let's go ahead and pick up this Wirebug.
You can do it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do it right now. So we'll go ahead and actually, what's the okay? So this is the wall running. Okay, so the well-traveled hunter's technique. Perform a wire dash while facing the wall to initiate a wall run using L to maneuver. During a wall run, hold down R to continue running. Consuming a stamina, you can also wall run while climbing IV. Holding R is a maneuver with L. Okay then, so let's try out. So it's quite cool and it's worth a shot. So let's go ahead and move up.
If it isn't
Hey, look at that! You're a natural. Let's talk buddies. Today I brought my Palico and Palermi. It's Flash and Rumble with me. They'll be letting you a part for this part of the training. First, I try mounting Rumble with my Palermi. Palermis are swifter after the wind, so if a monster gives you the slip or hop on your barking buddy.
Right.
Alright, I'll be waiting for you up via the trail. Meet me there. Okay, so let's see. Riding Palermi. So when accompanying, So when accompanied by a Palermi, you'll have access to the let me ride a command, allowing for rapid transport with a local. Okay, so let's see. Hop on your Palermi and you'll arrive at your destination in no time. So there are two ways to ride a Palermi. Hold down A while near a Palermi to issue the let me ride command from your action bar. Try out riding your Palermi. It's a great way of getting around faster. Okay, so Palermi. Riding controls, use L to move around, hold R to dash forward, press ZR to jump. So press ZL and use the L to jump while dashing. Press L to attack, press B to dismount, and press B to perform jumping. Oh, okay, then. So it says dismount while dashing. Okay. So let's move on. So using the item while riding. So recovery item, waystone, and some other items can be used while riding a Palermi. So when riding, select a usable item from the item bar and press Y to use it. Try out, it can be pretty handy. Okay, Vince. Well, let's go ahead and do that right now.
Give it a try.
So we'll go ahead and ride our Palermi back. And while we do that, so which one is it again? Hold on. I think we gotta go rush it. Okay, so we just go ahead and rush it. So let's see what happens if we press B. So we get off from the Palermi. Okay, so let's get back on it again. So we have to go head to the destination. So that's where we're going. Okay, so somehow you can go ahead and use items. The waystone is what you can use it for riding. Okay, so that is one big poop bear. So done bomb. A particularly okay. You know what? We're not gonna say anything right now. Let's just go ahead and move on. So hey, check out this yellow spirit bird. If you touch one, the pollens will enhance the good luck charm you're wearing. Your petalace. Okay, so when that happens, the scent of the pollen surrounds your petalace and boosts your stats. Since of this little guy is yellow, it'll increase your stamina. Similarly, spirit birds or other colors will boost your other stats. Pretty gnarly if you ask me. The effect is only active during your current quest, but you cannot be sure as the shurikens that the Baya are worth using. Oh, and that's a clawfly over there. Clawflies are one of the many creatures you'll come across out into the field. We call these little guys Endemic Life. The powder of the flowing frames spreader can boost your defense. But a lot of other endemic life out there that can boost your hunt in different ways. Have a look around for other endemic life and then play around with them to see what kind of effect that they have. Okay, just a little bit more. Follow me. Okay, so this is endemic life. Endemic life is referred broadly to all small life forms that inhabit an area. Some endemic life can be used like item to provide lasting buffer to you during the quest. These include para-buffered and hunting helpers, which can come in handy when used effectively. So as some of these life forms are rather rare in hunting, they are worth seeking out. Alright. Well, actually, that's the end of the tutorial, so we'll get to know better by using the endemic life. So we have to go talk to Master Utsushi. So hold on, let's get off from that and let's go ahead and do this again. So we can go ahead and do this right now by hold on. So the basic part of training, so you just go ahead and rush upwards if you like. Hold on, let's go do that again. Okay, so we'll keep going. And what is this? A snow beetle? Okay, we can go pick that up. Okay, so wait a minute. So, oh wait a minute. So that's a rumble and flash there. Okay.
Attention, please.
Okay, so I pick up something. So lost, huh? Just take a look at your map. Oh, okay. So which means that we're not lost. So if you can go ahead and take a look at the icon real quick. So I'm gonna get YouTube and get a lot more practicing and done in this game. If I have to.
Anything useful in
so
here?
let's see. What's useful?
Delivery
so
complete.
let's see. Super shooter shoot that grows in the shrine ruins. A Kamura staple. Account of items. Okay, man.
Attention, please.
Okay, so we already knew where we're going now. So Master Utsushi is way over there. So we're going to talk to you. So decide to travel on foot at this time. Well, just remember, all you gotta do is to hold A the next to a Palermi to ride it. And you can even tell them to attack while you're riding them. But their attacks won't be as strong as yours. So when you're ready to get down to business, it's the best to dismount. Oh, look like we got ourselves some monsters nearby. Yeah. How are your health and stamina looking? Be sure to keep the tabs on your status while out in the fields. When you're ready, let's head up this way. It's a time to really get this show on the road. Alright then, so this is health and stamina gauge. Okay, so the green bar is your health gauge, runs out of health and you're faint. When you are fainted, you'll be taken back to the main camp. I see that. So the yellow bar is your stamina gauge. So which drains up when you perform the various actions. Stamina refills naturally, but the length of your stamina gauge may shrink over time. Consume food items or ration to replenish it. Coming in contact with a spirit bird during a quest will increase your maximum health and stamina. The amount by which they increase will vary based on the petalates that you have equipped. All right. So let's try to get used to that. So we did just to dismount Palermi. Did we? I think we did. So we can go ahead and put the whole edge of the call in rumble, and we'll go ahead and rush towards it. So actually, no, I think this is the end zone there. So Nolly, a pack of Utsushi, all right, there are 3 of them. Go take them out for me. Go take them out for me. Okay. Don't hold back just because they're very small now. They cannot be skillful and reckless. Just remember, the training and you'll be golden. Now ready your weapons and nice and steady and take them down one attack at a time. Okay then, well let's go ahead and dismount and go draw the weapon by pressing the S. Okay, so we can go ahead and weapon draw S or A to attack, okay. But actually I can't go ahead and press the ZR button just to attack these guys. So let's go ahead and beat them out. Okay, because you got here, it's a pretty cool basis here. So I'm going to press an A or X. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and press an A or X at the same ratio. So I think we got them all. So sweet, awesome job here, Ace. Awesome job there, Ace. Oh, and now don't forget to carve to harvest materials from monsters. They can be used for upgrades at the smithy. And when you're done carving, come see me. Okay then, so it says with the weapon sheath carved. Okay, so let's get another bit of Wirebug. And not Waterbug, I mean Wirebug. So let's go ahead and see what's around here first. So okay, so we got here some honey, so let's go pick up some honey. So it says restore a moderate amount of health. Okay, so what is this anyway? So we got here the flash fly, I'm sorry. Well, apparently the flash fly can come in useful to us. And let's check what's up here. Okay, well that's something that we have to keep collecting. So we're collecting more of these endemic life forms here. So let's go ahead and talk to Master Utsushi just to see what he has to say. Yeah, just I expected from my star pupil, that was an incredible hunt. If there's something you think that you could have done better, don't worry. After all, you're just to get started. Now then, let's head back to camp. And it looks like we're kind of far away from it. But it's no big deal, yo. Use the fast travel and you'll be back at camp in no time. I'm gonna go ahead. See you there. Alright then. So anyway, let's go ahead and move down these hills. Okay, well that's something that we can do. So wait a minute. So we can go ahead and use fast travel. Okay. So hold on. So wait a minute. So we have to go open the menu by pressing select. Okay, my bad. So let's see, where do we want to start going? Oh, actually, you know what? Are we supposed to dismount it?
Huh?
Okay, hold on. So I was supposed to open the map. Can I? No, because these are some of these shots that I can't go mess around with. Because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so we can translate shout outs or recipient. Okay, so all party members. Okay, well, we're not gonna mess with that. So I don't see anything in the select menu. But you know what? I mean, like, how on earth do we fast travel exactly? But you know what? Let's see. So the shrine room is where we are back at our camp. So we'll go back to camp if we have to. Okay, so Gary, you gotta like explain to me a little bit more carefully, though. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a slow learner. And I just couldn't even tell why you asked me to explain why I had to go and press the minus button. So you know what? I'm back here now. So let's go to talk to the Master Utsushi. Congratulations, you completed this basic training quest. I'm now proud to send you out into the field as a full-fledged hunter. You are learning well, but to keep in mind, Elder Fungus and I expect much from you. If you ever feel like going over your basic training again, all you need to do is accept the visit question from Hinoa. So I'll be happy to guide you through it again. Okay, so the main objective is complete. Alright, so that is what you guys gotta do for training. So we kind of like already knew that already. Well, we kind of did okay. So let's go ahead and okay. So it's asking us to return to the village. Okay, and the song that I already have so far is the one that I have for the outro. So if you already did the listen since the end of the video, that is called Quest Complete, which I kind of like listened to the soundtrack of it on YouTube. So which is kind of like amazed me because wait a minute. So we got something for rewards. Okay, so let's see. So we got here is a raw meat. Okay, so we got here raw meat potions. Damn, we got here a whole bunch of stuff there. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take them all. Well, we'll definitely be needing all of that. Okay, well, that's all we need. So let's go ahead and continue. Alright, so just go ahead and ask us to continue foot on the village. Alright, then. Well, just to play Monster Hunter Rise is a lot fun of this. Because somehow you go ahead and just to go ahead and complete all your mission. And further ado, because you go ahead and play multiplayer online. So Everard, I see that Utsushi, a little question was no match for you, huh? I expected nothing less. What you learned today is the very essence of hunting. So whatever the hunter takes you, those lessons will always hold true. Now he knows I'm sure to have some quests ready for you. Well, get to it and happy hunting. Alright then. So let's go ahead and see what we got to be doing here. So we can continue on talking to Hinoa just to see what she has something new to say. So let's just to keep on taking Hinoa's quest instead of Noto. So hey, and welcome back. How everything go with the Master Utsushi quest? So I know the bases are well based, but you gotta have a sturdy foundation before you can build right. Take Buddy Dango for example. Your monkey puts out as much effort into selecting ingredients as she does preparing them. Anyway, I know you're not here to talk Dango. You're here to talk questions. Lucky for you, I got some questions ready to go. You know, questions are kind of like a climbing a mountain. Keep on completing them, and before you know it, you'll be at the top. And just like a mountain, there's more than one way to the top. Pick the quest right for you for your own path. But you're gonna stay right here and listen to me blabber about Bunny Dango if you don't hurry up and pick a quest.
It's a good day for a hunter.
Okay, so let's see for quest. So as you complete the quest from the village in the Gathering Hub, the Hunter Guild will permit you to take on more and more quests. A quest difficulty is indicated by star icons, and the more stars, the harder it is. Okay. Next one. So upon completing a certain number of key quests, which are carefully selected by the Hunter Guild, you will be eligible to take on a very important and urgent quest. Completing the urgent quest will allow to the next quest level. Alright then, next one. So you'll find that some villager that has a special request or a specific quest that they like you to complete it for them. So do talk to anyone you see with a yellow speech bubble above their head. Anything that they add of you will be listed as a quest at the village or gather in the hub quest counter. Alright, next one. So this is for a training quest. So it says here there are special quests which you can learn hunting fundamentals and techniques such as wyvern riding. So they can be accepted from the village quest counter at any time. Okay, well that's all we can learn from village quest or hub quest. So let's go ahead and skip this tutorial. Okay, so we got something for a village quest and training quest. So let's see let's see what we got for training quest. So we got something for learning to ride. Okay, so we got learning to ride and the basic of capturing monsters. So we gotta need a whole lot of a quest to get over through. So let's check back on Billy's quest so far. So this is Expedition Tours. Okay, let's see. So Expedition Tours. So these are quests where you are free to explore without a time limit. Fences won't cause you to fail them, so they're a great opportunity to gather materials or take pictures. So you can return to the village by selecting complete quests from the start menu. Alright, so this is a local info, which it says that time has passed during the expedition tour. Small monster outbreaks, the searches and the resources such as honey may occur. You can check the local information from quest info in the start menu or the quest board to see what a region has in store for you. I can see that. So let's go ahead and exit this tutorial, and this is the tour of the room. So you know what? We are gonna go ahead and call it quits. So that will have to do it for today, you guys. So next time on Monster Hunter Rise, we're gonna go ahead and wait a minute. So say village progress. So key request completion. 2 requests to remain. Okay, well actually next time on Monster Hunter Rise, as I was saying, we'll go ahead and we'll move on back to He Know Us, and of course. So go ahead and of course go and give us the next question to go ahead and take on the tour of the runes. So that will have to go and pick up on the next episode, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be particular and staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to enjoy the series. If you like the video and want to see more of Monster Hunter Rise, so be sure to leave your support by hitting the advertisement, like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you're subscribed, ring the notification bell so that you'll be stay updated and notified to when my news and awesome videos up on the way. So just making sure you guys stay tuned and stay active for your support and for the series. By all means, all the description of Phil. So if you want to help support the series right now, you can do so. We do this step by step just to help you grow my content and for this series as well. So that's gonna be all lit for Monster Hunter Rise. We will be picking up more on the next one. So take care, you guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.